All right, so let's see here. I've been looking at the market all morning, and the banks are flying off the handle. Just like I said yesterday, that you have one red day. Yeah, there's somebody doing some weed whacking or something in the background. All right. It's not important. Yeah. All right. So interest rates have gone up this morning, even more. So if you've been taking my classes last 3 days, what do you suppose that means? That's funny. Well, you could think of it that way, Charlie, but it sounds like you haven't been taking my class the last 3 days and you just took a lucky guess. But that actually wasn't lucky. You're wrong. But I'm glad you're trying, and I'm glad you're poking in, trying to answer, because I mean, that might be what happens for the stocks that you follow, like Tesla and Apple, etc. That may be what happens today. Yes, you might have a big red day. Rotation, yeah, that's what's the most important thing to remember. We have a couple things on the day trading radar going on. Hang on one sec. Let me just go live on TikTok. Okay, here we go. Elliot and Jake, I don't know if you're in here. You guys get over to the TikTok and manage that. I'm not going to be focusing on it. And it's going to be live for 25 minutes, and that's it. So make sure you get some people to come on over. Make a co-host. All right. So yeah, the rotation continues because rates continue to rise, and it's big. I mean, it is strong this morning. We've got energy, financials, and industrials moving up. We have tech moving up a little, but not to the same magnitude. And if any smart money, wants to take more money out of their growth stocks in tech and everything, they may today. So watch yourselves. The S&P 500 market may drop, but at the same time, you'll be seeing banks, energy going up. So we're going to have FANG up again. I've got this morning also Bank of America, ExxonMobil. I'll bring up FANG. And we were trading CPE the other day, but it didn't quite follow through. So I think we might stick to ExxonMobil and FANG, but I'll bring it up. And then we got industrials, so we're going to have to take a look at. We may be trading GE today and Caterpillar, and we'll got to see how those charts look right now. I'm pulling those up a little bit sideways. GE looks like a good bet. It's already went from 13.6 to 13.9. in the last 30 minutes. GE. So these kinds of moves are probably best served with options on these bigger companies. No. Oh, Dow Jones. Yeah, probably. Yes, they will. Yeah, if there's a leveraged ETF of the Dow Industrials, that could be a play today. Yep, FANG and CPE are up, and GE, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, ExxonMobil. It's just like across the board, and we have like one maybe on the momentum breakout trades. CDEV. This other one, XTLB, completely crapped out. And then CLPS, is kind of like a 50% maybe. And then KMPH, kind of making some moves down there. But I think there's going to be a lot of volume and a lot of interest going on in GE. And let's see, Bank of America 36.7 to 37. It's already up 50 cents. So for Bank of America, that's a lot of volatility. Oh, really? On my YouTube? Oh, let me see. In the live? Yo, bro, here from TikTok. All right, Dublerius. What's up, Dublerius? How can I do you for? Yeah, so today we'll be trading energy sector stocks, bank sector stock, industry stocks, and financials and industrials. So, but mainly we're focusing on ExxonMobil, FANG, XOM, FANG, GE, CPE, Wells Fargo, WFC, Bank of America, BAC. I did see that JP Morgan was up too, but it looks like Wells Fargo and Bank of America are getting the brunt of the volume. All right, all right. Yeah, now also I analyzed that new ETF Buzz last night. So you guys might be hot on that, but there's a problem with it in that it's number one, it's not new. It's just an ETF. The ETF is new, but Buzz TR is an supposed AI tracking the social sentiment index, which follows, which then starts to rotate. It starts to add and into what's hot, right? The only problem is it's very slow. So like when something gets hot, it takes it like months before it's really like pushed it up to the top of its accumulation list, and it's too late. So over time, it shifts into the right areas, and so it'll give you a return, but it's pretty low octane considering like what it should do. Like I think, you could write a much better one algorithm yourself. But it returns about 60% per year. So you may want to try, and it's dipped right now. So you may want to try and plant some money into Buzz, but longer term, it's very slow, very slow. It's probably unfortunate how they're going to be marketing it to everyone, but you're not going to see you're not going to see like a double. Absolutely not. You'll get like 65% in 1 year, if if it goes well, because it doesn't look like it's rotating into the right stuff right now. It's heavy Tesla, it's heavy Apple, it's heavy Amazon, GE, which is like a huge chatter right now, and the big move, and correlated with the rising interest rates, is way down on the list. At least it's on there. At least it's in there. But yeah, it's not significant enough. Like what we're doing this morning, like going after FANG, CPE, GE, Wells Fargo, ExxonMobil, and Bank of America, like that's what that freaking ETF should be doing. But that's why you have to, give your money to a hedge fund when you're an accredited investor, because then they're trading it every day. ETF is way too slow. Thesis on this rotation: what you got to do is click on my YouTube link. And for the last 3 days, we've been talking about it. Oh, that's Silky? Hey. All right, we have a weed whacker in the background and 16 minutes to the open. Gold delirious. Yeah, let's try and make sure we make you some money then. No options, Charlie. Well, that's fine. You can trade the stock shares. Yeah, USO would be good. BNO, absolutely. Everything over in energy right now. Excellent. And I hope to see ARC-F get into better shape. Like I said, I think ARC-F is just way too exposed to things like Shopify, and those are going to suffer in the future. No options for Buzz. Yeah, well, that's all right. There might be in a couple days, because it just came out, and options are not allowed to be offered until 3 days after any kind of new offering. All right, 15 minutes to the open, and we still have CDEV breaking out pretty good. It'd be like a 2-cent ladder though. It's like $6, and the breakouts are a little teeny tiny. KMPH moving a bit from 9. It went from 9 to 11, and now it's pulled back and it's pushing again. Boy, banks are really pushing strong. If you get options on those, you could do really well today on banks, even on a 0.5% move, a 1% move in the underlying, because the volatility of them is typically low, and the options will be cheap. Well, most of what we're following right here today and what we'll be doing live is day trades. However, just click on my YouTube. You're on the YouTube channel right now. However, all you got to do is click over to one of my other videos of classes that I do at 9 p.m. Eastern time every night. Last night, the night before, and the night before that, we're talking a lot heavily about this huge rotation going on. The sell-off in equities, and the buying up and rising interest rates and inflation, and the buying up of banks and lenders and companies that are going to do well in a rising interest rate inflationary environment. So those would be not just swing trades, but like long-term investments. You should be getting in like just all this across the board: commodities, energy, financials and industrials and aerospace, and then suppliers of um, pipeline products for all the industrial. So, and I'm not talking about pipelines. I'm talking about like actual like base metals and that kind of stuff, or services, products and services to the industrials, to GE. So an industrial would be like GE, Caterpillar. They make tractors. Farmers are going to do really well across the next 40 years. It's going to be good times for farmers. Yeah, here, let me paste the Zoom link again. There you go. So prep your options for, what any of these are going to be doing, looking like they're going to be doing really good. It looks like Wells Fargo, Exxon Mobil. We saw FANG do really well yesterday. It looks like Exxon Mobil's getting a lot of volume compared to FANG. So if you had to choose one in the energy sector, you might go with Exxon Mobil. And if you had to choose one in banks, you could probably choose, looks like Wells Fargo is actually putting in the nicest shape and the friendliest bars. Probably go there. And then GE. So yeah, I would nail GE, Exxon Mobil, and Wells Fargo for your options trades today. And there's going to be a point in which it tops out and you have to get out. So, you got to watch. You got to watch your position. But overall, we're looking at a good day of appreciation. Tech is up as well, just not as much. And we're not sure if it'll hold. I think because of this rising inflationary environment that we're not going to see it hold. That we may see a red day today, just not at the beginning of the day. All right, so that's the plan, and we got 10 minutes to the open, so we're pretty much prepped and ready. Don't forget Crocs, that's right. How is it doing today? Let's take a look. And that's CROX. Symbol on that. Wow, Crocs is actually down on the pre-market, so could be a good buy if that's something you want to try and risk seeing if it's going to hold up. It could be a good swing trade entry. Crocs. I'm not going to alert it. I'm not really going to alert much in this VIX environment right now. The VIX is at 26 and falling, so hopefully that holds. There's a flat top forming in GE on the 2-minute chart, flat top wedge. Looking for that breakout at 1388. Now might be a good time to get some because it's at the bottom of the wedge. Well, it's only 1382 right now. Today will be a day trade with just stocks or options. We've got like a couple of momentum breakout stocks on the radar, but they don't look like they're gonna do well. Frankly, maybe that CDEV, and that will be stocks, shares. And then for options, blurry, for options, probably GE, Wells Fargo, and Exxon Mobil will be what we'll go with. And when we day trade options, again, for anyone who's new, you choose at the money strike. So that means the strike that's closest to the price, and then nearest expiration. And you can't really go wrong if you're like rounding up or down or whichever way you want to choose your at the money strike. Because if you choose calls and the stock goes up, they all calls go up in value. So you don't have to worry too much. But if you had to optimize, there's pluses and minuses to going either way, going like one out of the money or one in the money. All right, 7 minutes to the open. Let's see if we can fill this up with some more. We got Morgan. MRO, double check the MRO isn't going wild on us. I'm going to check the pre-market market chameleon one more time here, see if anything new has come up. Oh, and I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'll be right back. It's downstairs. LFMD, I think that newly popped up just now. LFMD, so I'll pull that up down here and I'll take a look at it when I get back. Okay, be right back. Grabbing a coffee. Yeah, nope, that chart on LFMD doesn't look great. All right, 4 minutes to the open. Deblerius, are you still here? Are you in music with a name like that? Because that's also one of my industries. Wow, XLE popping the energy sector, continuing to spike up this morning. Energy looks like super where it's at this morning, and right now we're getting a little pullback on financials. 3 minutes to the open. I think probably my best look the best looking one in energy. Maybe during the open hours, market hours, yeah. But it looks like there's even more liquidity in XOM. Yesterday, Fang traded pretty nicely though, yeah. But XOM actually did probably trade better. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. So that's what I do too. I also write music for movies. Hit me up on wherever you found me, whatever private message channel you can. Let's talk some more. We actually have to close down the YouTube now and the TikTok because this is the pre-market game plan. Make sure you click through to my Discord, guys, and potentially join and then come on into the live Zoom for the live day trading all day. We do have that free on Wednesdays. So if not, I'll see you then. All right, guys. See you later over on YouTube and TikTok land.